Some of you may have seen the chaos that is the MOUZ Gold. New Antwerp stickers, random spikes out of nowhere, high supply, doesn't matter, it's still going up. For a logo that people hated when it was first announced, it's doing pretty damn good. So why is that? But before we start, I have a sponsor. Oh yes. Don't worry, I have a smart person vetting them for me. Play to Raffle is a free and extremely easy way to win crypto. You sign up with your Twitter account, and to enter the raffle, you follow the person who created the raffle. When all entries are filled, a winner will be chosen through the blockchain. By playing the Ticket Towers game, you can even increase your chances of winning. I myself have signed up and will be running my own giveaway. I will have the link to my Twitter in the description as usual, and my bio will have the link to the raffle. I have checked out the site myself, I have looked through the terms of service and the background of the person who created it. I like what this site is doing, so go enter if you want some free crypto. MOUZ Sports has been in CS since 2002, had the infamous Nico Sports team, have remained relevant throughout their history. Their history in CS makes them a household name that anyone who has watched professional CS should know. And every team needs a logo. The original MOUZ Sports logo is infamous, all of the merch they have sold throughout the years, the stickers they have in the game all the way back to 2014. Fnatic is a team that also went through a rebrand simplifying their logo, and as another household name, it's a tricky task. Luckily for us, Fnatic kept it short and simple, keeping the core of their original design. Well, the MOUZ Sports we knew had now rebranded to MOUZ, and with that came a new logo. There's absolutely nothing similar between these two. It was a complete rebrand of a well-known org, and it was done in a typical minimalistic fashion. As you would assume, the community response was far from supportive. The initial reaction from this change was to invest in old MOUZ Sports stickers, and as you would expect, there was a short pump to prices of the old stickers, but that all changed when Stockholm was released. Stockholm stickers were available in paper, hollow, foil, and gold. Most importantly, the Stockholm stickers were the first borderless stickers since Katowice 2014. While it was amazing to have some really clean crafts, there was a noticeable issue with the way they showcased the stickers. If we look at the Katowice 2014 Navi sticker, it's one big block of Navi goodness. Now compare that to the Stockholm 2021 version, where the gap between the outline and the text isn't filled in. Now you start to see the problem. Stockholm stickers suffer from pixelation in-game as the angle and distance of the skin from your viewpoints can blend these lines together. It starts to make them look like a bit of a jumbled mess. For an extreme example, look at the Tyloo sticker. When you're not inspecting the skin, it's just a mess. There's no other way to put it. What is one way to battle this issue? A simple sticker with very thick lines. I'd say we found our answer. The logo itself was a drastic change with no resemblance of the original, and it had no purpose other than being minimalistic. But in-game, that's not a bad thing. Just look at the Reason Hollow. A very simple sticker to color match, showcase the hollow effect, flex how gold it looks. Take your pick, it does all of them quite well. But it's not just the simplicity. What about the shape? If I take the existing logo here and smooth out some of the lines, what do you see? Looks an awful lot like a heart to me. People like symbolism, sharks on autographs, massive skulls, hamster patterns. But a heart? Now that is a strong symbol. Gifting someone a skin, dropping a skin, being toxic. There's so many uses a heart has. What was initially thought to be a terrible rebrand to a logo too simple for its own good, turned into one of the cleanest stickers in the game with significant universal meaning. But that's not how we got to where we are today. The sticker was popular ever since it dropped, but there's a difference between $8 popular and $170 popular. None of this would be possible if it wasn't for Stockholm supply numbers. I'll keep it short and sweet since I've been over it numerous times, but Stockholm supply was lower than expected given the circumstances. Among these capsules, the Challenger capsule containing this very sticker had the lowest supply. If the MOUZ team was in a position to achieve legend status, this would not be possible. Even if MOUZ was in the Contenders capsule, I wouldn't be surprised if it was half the price. You can see it with MOUZ Gold crafts. There are a total of 62 4x MOUZ Gold crafts registered on FloatDB. That is insanely low for a new major item that had a month-long sale and was released during a period where Counter-Strike had a high player base. MOUZ never really dropped in price during the sticker sale. Yes, it dropped 80% when the sale came, but compared to the price it was holding early on when the stickers were first released, it was quite stable. If we compare it to the Phase Gold, which was a part of the Legends capsule which saw the largest investment, and a sticker that did dip heavily during the sale, there are a grand total of 208 registered 4x crafts, over 3 times the craft quantity of MOUZ Golds. People wanted to hold these stickers, not craft them. They understood the value, they knew it would be a frontrunner, and their wishes would eventually come true. What initially was thought to bring a small pump became a massive blessing to those holding these stickers. What really blew the MOUZ Gold to insane prices we see today was their team being trash. MOUZ were 2-2 in their RMR qualifiers. In their final match they faced Vitality. The series went to a map 3 do or die. Winner goes to the major, loser goes home. 15-13, ptree in a 1v3 pulls off the massive clutch to send MOUZ home. For a normal person, this was an amazing match to watch and a heartfelt loss for a team that has been struggling for the past year. Well, for nerds like us, this loss meant one thing: MOUZ is getting pumped. But it was never supposed to be this pump. We were thinking more like this pump. So how did prices expectedly pump from MOUZ not qualifying, stabilize for a bit, then pump massively when the new major stickers were dropped? Well, we can blame Antwerp for that, like we can do with many things these days. Antwerp releasing borderless stickers flipped the market on its head and has us questioning what the future of sticker investing looks like. But one item came out victorious. The one that isn't included. It's not just MOUZ, you can see this with Pain and Gambit. It was a surprise Valve brought back borderless stickers again. It would be a bigger surprise if they did it a third time. The community obviously loves these stickers for how cheap they are, as Katowice 2014 is the only comparison if you want a clean design. Antwerp wiped that hype away since we basically have identical stickers pumping the supply, but not for something like the MOUZ Gold. Now that this sticker is truly unique, it was time to pump it again. Pump it they did, and despite a small correction, it's insanely expensive for a sticker that was in a 25-cent capsule released 5 months ago. Same goes for the other rarities as well, but the gold is just so insane to see. I used to think it was purely manipulation, and while I'm sure there are people attempting to control prices, after making this video, I'm starting to think it was all natural. Heart-looking sticker with arguably the cleanest design from the Stockholm collection, part of the lowest supply capsule, and the team that didn't qualify for the major that could possibly hurt demand. There were so many reasons to buy in, I feel stupid for thinking 150 RMB was too high of a price just a few months ago. So maybe you don't want to miss out again. Current prices were insane, but many people thought the same before. Does it make sense to buy in now? It's a tough decision to make. I can't be your financial advisor. MOUZ is currently struggling and I would expect them to blow up the roster or make a few changes. This will hurt them going into the second major of 2022, potentially resulting in no stickers once again. Could we see another MOUZ pump if they fail to qualify for another major? I think it could play out like it has these last few weeks. If MOUZ fail to qualify again, expect another small wave to increase prices short term. If the next major contains borderless stickers again, I could see a massive crash for Stockholm and Antwerp. The future of sticker investing would be in question. But once again, MOUZ would come out as the clear winner and another pump would come. If borders return, both Antwerp and Stockholm collections will pump as major stickers may be returning to normal going forward. Basically, if MOUZ remain as a tier 2 to tier 3 team, you shouldn't lose. The question you have to ask yourself is if you're willing to pay hundreds of dollars for one specific item that has so many hypotheticals. The current MOUZ price is a little dangerous too. Would you be able to purchase them 25% off when the Antwerp sale comes? Maybe in a week the hype will die down and prices will fall 25% on their own. Just because the roadmap for these stickers looks promising doesn't mean buying in right after watching this video makes sense. It could be a bubble, it could be sustainable demand. It's tough to say, and I'm just here to give context. Regardless, the long-term potential of MOUZ looks better than it does today.